Watch Transit TV right now.
I'm Tochukwu Michael. Keep watching Transit TV.
These days. To round this one up, your boy Eberechi Eze, Crystal Palace, they won the FA Cup. He had a good game, scored a very important goal. And this season, since what's his name, Oliseme Crystal Palace, I think his game has gone up, one more notch. And I don't know. I know you and I have conversations about him. You have been raving about Eberechi Eze. I give you that. I don't know the talent that he has, but I always felt I didn't really have the mentality to play at the big clubs. But this season, he's beginning to show that. And to be honest and to be fair to him, in that FA Cup finals, he did something I've never seen him do most times in his game, which is helping the team defensively and make sure that they defended the goal that he scored and won that trophy. Eberechi Eze, what next for him? Do you see him in Crystal Palace next season?
I don't see him at Crystal Palace next season. I wouldn't want to see him at Crystal Palace next season, but there's a clear possibility that he'll be there, mainly because he's the man at Crystal Palace. Everything is built around him, smartly so by the coach. So that's the only reason I would say he may consider staying, because everything revolves around him. But if he's ambitious enough to want to operate at the highest level, then this is his chance to leave. He will need to look at the history of Wilfred Zaha in Crystal Palace and see what happened to him and a few other players that Crystal Palace prevented from going anywhere. So this may be the time for him to make that move. I think that he will fit into any of the top clubs in the EPL, any of the top clubs in Italy, any of the top clubs in Spain, any of the top clubs in Germany. He is a very talented player, right? Almost unplayable one-on-one. You have to be both strong as a defender and quick-footed to be able to match Eberechi Eze. He operates with angles. There's a way he keeps his body and angles the ball that makes it very hard for you to get that ball off him. And once he gets on your wrong side, it's tough. He's well built, very muscular, tall, very graceful on the ball. So he's a player that I like a lot. I understand the questions around commitment. I understand the questions around being lazy on the pitch, not getting all over, where he's supposed to be. But I believe that, with more coaching, he's still a young player. I know he's in the mid-20s. He still has a lot to learn. And I think he comes across to me as a teachable player. Get into a top manager, he will get even better in the future. So, yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I heard today I was listening to the demo and talking about him when he came to QPR as a young player. And one of the things he mentioned was there was a point that he's a typical street player. He had the street player skills. That one time he spoke to him, he confessed that nobody has really actually taught him about the defensive side of the game, that he was more always been expressive and going forward. Didn't really think much about that defense. But I've seen a bit of it this season that, like you mentioned, the coach that they have done a bit of job on him, allow him freedom to do his thing going forward, but also gets him to think about helping the team out in difficult moments. And that's what has helped his game this season. Obviously, he's going to be able to, because that's what is demanded at the highest level. You can't just focus on your talent going forward. You have to help the team when they need it. And Eberechi Eze, do you think if he goes to, let me ask you, Arnold, Eberechi and Manu Madueke, who will you pick?
Probably Eze, because he plays a position in which we need depth in. Because obviously Trossard is. I'm thinking Trossard will be probably on his way out this summer. So if he was to leave, we'd probably need someone like him on the left, and he can also play in the middle. If Odegaard gets injured again next season, he's someone who's creative and expressive with how he plays. So I think what sometimes lets us down is the quality of the players he has. Because I've seen him play a few times and he creates a lot of good chances. He just doesn't have like people like Saka or Martinelli on in front of him to help put away the chances he makes. So I think he'd be quite a good fit for us.
If you're Pep, you have Grealish, you have Doku playing from that left side of the attack for City. If you are offered the Eberechi Eze, will you take him above these two players?
Above Doku and who else?
Grealish.
I'm sorry?
Grealish.
Absolutely. He's better than those two. I'll take him above those two, yes. Right? Durability, physicality, skill, technique, IQ, I'll take him above those two, yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. People will say agenda. No, Doku is a player that I like his talent, but I don't think he's an intelligent footballer. He doesn't have end product. Eberechi, I think, as I mentioned, he has the ability to go past players and create something with it. It's not just flicks and tricks. Being able to know where will hurt the opponent is very important. It's not just about dribbling. I think he deserves a move this season, a move to a bigger team. I hope there's not teams like Manchester United come or Tottenham will come as a big team and sign players that will keep their career. They should go to serious team, even if it's not in England, like you mentioned. Go to Italy, go to Inter or Napoli, or go to Spain and play football. If you can't make it to City, if City doesn't come outside, doesn't come Liverpool, I don't think Liverpool need him because they have a lot of options in that position. So yeah, I hope he moves, up next season so I can see him better. I mean, he's a full England international right now, so there's really nothing. The only way for him now is just up. He has shown it this season, and congrats to him. Tribute as well to Eberechi Eze, and we hope that from next season you will continue to play where you belong. And hopefully, Crystal Palace will not do to him what they did to Zaha by putting the prize money too high and scare teams away. He'll be able to get his move, just like Olise did last season, and we can see what's going on in his career right now. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not done so. Let us know what you think as well in the comment section. Ugumi, it's always nice to talk football with you. I know it's good to have you again on the show today. We have done a quite bit, and I will see you guys again next time. Ciao.
Thank you.
See you.